Okay, so session 2, we're going to continue with our arm extensions up like we did in the first session, Alex, okay? So back straight against the chair and up as high as you can. We're going to do that 4 times by 10 again. And also once you've done that, what we're going to do is do lateral extensions, okay? So Alex, if you place your hands down at the side again, okay, and what you're going to do is you're going to put your 2 hands on your chest and you're going to extend them out as far as you can out wide and then back to your chest. Perfect, okay, you're going to do that 4 times by 10, okay? Brilliant. So for week 2, session or level 2, guys, we're going to get you to do some air punches this week. So what you're going to do is Alex is facing forward again. He's going to put his 2 hands up in front of his jaws and he's going to extend his left arm out in front, bring it back to his chest, right arm out in front, bring it back to his chest. We're going to try and speed it up but extend our arms the whole time as we're doing it, okay? And what we'd ask you to do is if you could do that for 20 seconds 4 times. If you're finding that a little bit easy, then maybe try and go straight punches for 10, then incorporate high punches for 10. So what you would do is bend your elbows and punch up the way instead of out straight. So you're punching up in front of your face, not hitting your face, but punching up into the sky as far as you can for 10 seconds as well. Brilliant, well done. Okay, so guys, session 2 for level 3, guys. Hope the press-ups went alright. If you found your space that you're doing the press-ups in your first session, find the same one again. What we're going to do is we're going to go for 30 seconds this time. So Alex is putting his 2 hands against the wall, shoulder width apart. He's trying to take as many steps back as he can and he's going to go onto his tippy toes. What Alex is going to do then is bring his body weight forward and bending his elbows out to the side and he's going in and out. If you can go for as many as you can for 30 seconds, and what you're going to do is you're going to do that 4 times, okay? So it's a bit more intense this time. So he's going to go in and out for 30 seconds for 4 times. If you can get as many press-ups, do send them in to us and tell us how many you have gotten in your session, all right? Then what we're going to do is we're going to move back to the mat here for Alex. Okay, so you find a space in your house or your garden if you want to get out and get a bit of fresh air. We're going to go into punching because it's important now to be breathing correctly because your sessions are getting a bit more intense. What Alex is going to do is going to put his 2 feet facing against the sideways on. He's going to put his left shoulder in line with where he's facing forward. Okay, his left hand is coming up in front of his jaw. Okay, his right hand is down at his cheek. Okay, and Alex is going to punch straight, forward, left and right, bringing the pressure from his right foot forward when he's punching with his right. Okay, so that's your knockout punch. Okay, don't be afraid to go quicker. So what we're going to do is we're going to do it 4 times in 30 seconds. We're not also just going to do straight punches though. I want you to try and do some high punches as well. So when you're doing high punches, bring your feet a bit closer together. Okay, and what you're doing is you're bringing your left hand up and right hand up, and what you're doing is you're bending your elbow and you're going up as quick as you can. Alright, and what Alex is going to do is go as quick as he can doing that. Okay, so what we ask you to do is 15 seconds straight punching and then 15 seconds of high punching is what we call it, or uppercuts, if you know boxing. And what we'll do is we're going to get you to do it 4 times all together, alright? Good stuff.
Okay guys, so we are into week 2, session 2. So James is going to go down and do some press-ups for us. So he got his elbows, or his hands shoulder width apart, up on his toes at the back. His back is nice and neutral, nice and straight. I could almost balance a nice tray of points on the back there. So what James is going to do is he's going to bring his elbows down, chest in close, and back up. Brilliant. So we are going to do 12 reps 5 times. Brilliant, that's great. Thanks, James. So the next one we are going into is tricep dips. Brilliant. So James, you're going to bring you over here so we've got a side view of it. Okay, so basically we're going to get you to come forward. So if you can put your hands on the side here. Brilliant. I'm going to bring you forward a little bit more. Legs out straight. So all James is going to do from the position he's in is he's going to bend his elbows, bring his backside a bit closer to the ground and push up. Brilliant. Great form, James. Back nice and straight. Excellent. Thank you. Next one we're going to go into is the jog again. So, same as what we done last time. So if you can find a nice area outside, brilliant. If not, you can find a nice safe area indoors. So all James is doing is just jogging on the spot. So if you want to go a little bit faster, James, what we do, and we can really pump the hands and the legs a little bit more. That's it for say 10 seconds, then we can slow it back down again. Brilliant. And then in terms of an interval, we can go back into it again. Brilliant, James, and slow ourselves down. So a good thing to do here would be to time yourself. Maybe go for 10 minutes. If you wanted to get the timer on your phone to make sure that we done it, or get maybe a friend or a family member to time it for you. Thank you.
Session 2. Kids, arm circles for 1 minute and 4 bear crawls for 2 minutes.
Okay, so we're going to start with our arm circles again, as wide as we can and as small as we can. Okay, and then we're going to go on to bear crawls. Okay, so go onto your onto your knees and your hands. What I want you to do is get a clear space, alright? And just crawl around like a bear. Crawl around like a bear for at least a minute, alright? Don't annoy your mom and dad, but just crawl around as much as you can for at least a minute, alright?